a todos, soy Kilombert y hoy seguimos la serie, la saga del Red Dead Redemption 1. Y bueno, estamos aquí por donde lo hemos dejado, así que vamos a hacer las grandes misiones. Vamos a hacerlas, va. Vamos a ir aquí. Más o menos he visto, no me he metido después de hacer el primer vídeo. Así que ahora ya que sea así, vamos a hacer las misiones.
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo?
No.
I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston.
Vale, va. Vamos a pillarla. Anem.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzer food a couple of days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Bastante guay el juego. Este buenos gráficos, muy guay. Lo veo
I
yo.
think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Muy bien, entonces estamos en el armadillo. Me gusta ver porque aquí ya no es como que la estamina del caballo es infinita en la carroza como en el Red Dead Redemption 2. Aquí veo que hay estamina en la carroza, porque antes no, bueno, no había, ¿sabes? ¿Sabéis? Cuidado que hace poquito, sale oscurito.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us.
Ya sé, ya he visto el armadillo antes, tranquila.
Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first
Vale.
one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Vale, venga, vamos. Consulta del médico.
How would Armadillo get by with it?
Dear sir.
Pues compro
If
esto.
you have any night
Much
fevers,
obliged.
come back and see me.
Vale. ¿Qué hago? ¿Qué hago? Estoy loco. Ah, vale. Ahora con Bonnie fuera de la tienda. Vamos.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
I've never lost a single piece of merchandise.
No,
No Pallado employees is why.
pues ahora se va la carroza y nosotros seguimos haciendo misiones. Por aquí. Tengo más honor, perfecto. ¿Cuánto dinero tenemos? No tenemos dinero, vaya mierda. Disculpe, vamos a ver aquí. Está aquí al lado. A ver qué es esto. La realidad política. No lo lío, pero bueno.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Esto me recuerda. Creo que es este del tráiler, que dice My name is John
Shut up,
Marston, algo así
you.
raro. A ver.
Now what you want?
My name's John Marston.
Sí, sí.
You wanted to speak to me?
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company,
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Que me está comiendo,
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow
Vamos.
me.
Oye, pues hay que seguir, si ya sé que está aquí.
Slow it down
Vamos.
there, Marston. It ain't a race.
Vamos a quieren decir algo. A ver.
Who we looking for?
Ah, sí, sí.
Bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn
What?
road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
Vale. Bueno, pues sigamos con las misiones.
dumb rat bastard now.
Uy. La tenemos que capturar o matar, que no lo he visto yo bien. No,
See what kind of hole he
no sé muy
crawls
bien.
into.
Creo que capturar.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
Yo, cabrón, lo reventas. ¿Se ve? Vamos. Por el que lo perdemos.
Walton's as bad as you say he is. Why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Vale. Entonces lo tenemos que capturar. Y a su banda a lo mejor la tenemos que matar incluso y todo.
He's headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Va.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Hostia, nos han pillado. Ay, ya sí vamos a hacer, ya sí vamos a hacer esto. Quiero probar el Device. Quiero probar el Device.
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that way.
Qué guapo. Dios. Qué guapo el Device. Es casi igualito al otro. Es casi idéntico.
This is where it is, buddy. Right here.
Walton's inside the house. Take him alive if you can. Boy, I'd have preferred him to swing. I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least we got the son of a bitch.
Ah, vale, le tenía que disparar las piernas. ¿Me he perdido?
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston.
Ah, no.
Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Puta madre. No, se va. Ole por él. Pues muy bien. Sigamos con nuestra pasarela. Vamos a lootar estos pavos, estos cadáveres por ahí. A lo mejor tienen dinero, ¿sabes? Me sirve. Y a lo mejor no me sirve, ¿sabes? Atento a la banda de Walton. Si veis, a ver, si saqueamos su cadáver, en plan. Cadáver de Walton. No me va a dar. Bueno, nada. A ver su cofre. A lo mejor aquí hay munición. ¿O no? Bueno, a lo mejor no hay ni munición, ¿sabes? A lo mejor hay veces que no hay munición. Sí, mira, hostia, cuánta pasta ya tengo yo. He visto que se puede comprar una casa por ahí, por donde está Armadillo. Vamos y tal, y la compramos ahora. Vamos hacia Armadillo y compramos la casa. La verdad está bastante bien. La misión se entiende perfectamente y todo. Pero creo que le caga un poco matándolo. Es que no sabía mucho qué tenía que hacer. Creo que era disparar en las piernas, si no mal lo he visto por ahí. Y digo, coño, si lo tengo que disparar en las piernas, cagada. Vale, la corto. Y vamos a... Ya estamos aquí. Vamos a ver qué pasa por aquí. Vamos a ver. Justicia en Pix Beach.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of poor men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marson?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Bien, pues venga, vamos a por un grupo de estos. Vamos. ¡Uepa! Tiene muy buenas físicas los caballos y esto. Incluso creo que me atrevería a decir, no sé si lo queréis tomar bien o mal. Yo creo que incluso me atrevería a decir que las físicas del Red Dead Redemption 1 son mejor que las del Red Dead Redemption 2. De los caballos, digo, de los caballos. No todo, porque en todo le gana al Red Dead, pero de los caballos creo que sí. Le gana al Red Dead.
I guess I am. Ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty person last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marson. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy, who's never forked a bale of hay in his life, know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. Not far now. Eyes open, boys.
Bueno, pues estamos cerca. Aquí me acuerdo que creo que en estos lados, en el... Ya sé que puedo ser un poco pesado, pero sé que en el Red Dead Redemption 2 creo que aquí había un bug de un puente o algo así. Y que era tu guay porque te mandaba súper lejos.
Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Va, vamos.
Music to
Voy a
my
matar a todos,
ears,
¿no?
Marshal.
Creo que era por arriba los puentes, por ahí arriba. Ya sí, ahora los vemos. Pero no creo que aquí estén bugueados, no creo. Ahora, digo, antes sí están. En el Red Dead Redemption 2 sí están muy bugueados. Me cago en su puta madre, tío, qué puto susto.
That's it.
Let's square it in, buddy! Right here!
Good shooting, boy. Let's split up. You take the left, boys. I'll go right. Mark,
Están todos arriba, me cago.
cover me.
Pues yo sigo hasta al comisario.
What you doing back there? Follow me.
Come on then, Marson. Just make sure you don't slow me down.
No creo que me retrase, eso se... Bueno, muerto.
Eyes up, boy. Behind that rock. Come on,
Vamos, vamos.
keep moving.
Tío, por ahí va. Ah, no son los que...
My God. Look, the deputies are making progress.
Vale,
They're
sí,
still
vamos.
coming! Oh my good God! There's one more for the vultures.
Por aquí arriba hay un...
Stay
no,
close!
acá.
Come on, let's clear out that camp. Watch yourself. Looks like they have some backup.
Vale, so.
Nice and steady now. Don't leave yourself open. Surrender, or I'll kill you all.
Hold it right there!
That bastard won't be rustling no more. You got one. All right, where's your camp, Marshal?
Está muerto.
I'll wait for you a short ways up this ridge.
Ah, vale, vamos.
Damn you.
Oh, es más arriba. Ah, vale, es más arriba.
Keep your eyes open. I saw a couple of snipers across the way.
Francotiradores, perfecto.
Look out! There are them snipers.
¿De dónde están?
Well, this sure
Hostia.
is pleasant.
Come on!
Están los francos. Ah, vale, que yo soy más tío que cagar para abajo, tío. Mira, estos son los puentes que se estaba hablando. Estos son.
Sounds like the
Estos son los
deputies
puentes
could
que
use
se
a
estaba
hand.
hablando de que están todo bugados. En el Red Dead Redemption 2, estos están muy bugados, estos puentes. Wow, no mala.
Fine shooting, boys.
Uy.
Come on, let's regroup.
No sé cómo ver mi vida, tío. Apártate, le dije. No, vamos todos.
Are you kidding?
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around, listen up. Let's get as close as we can before opening fire.
Empujarlo.
Get those bags! Careful! It's down there. Watch out for Mr. Gulch's cabin.
Let's clear out Pike's Basin once and for all.
Me gusta porque suena muchísimo a American Venom, Y American Venom es una de mis canciones favoritas, tío. De RT. Están todos abajo, tío. Ah, bueno, está aquí, tío, soy más, tío. Vamos, vamos, rápido, rápido.
Was that you or me?
You want to stop doing that?
Me cago en...
Got him good. You sure put that feller to bed.
Come on, boy.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done,
Perfect.
Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman. Who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
De puta madre. pues a lo mejor ahora vamos a por el Mr. Wakens o algo así. A salvar la vida o algo. Qué bonitas vacas. Muy bonitas vacas. Bueno, tengo que decir que hasta aquí el vídeo de hoy. Espero que os haya gustado y espero que os haya divertido, que para eso vengo a traer este gran contenido. Bueno, gran contenido o pequeño contenido, perdón que me acabo de liar. Si le podéis dar un gran like y darle al botón de suscribirse, me apoyaréis mucho y os daría muchas gracias. Y bueno, hasta luego.